Hello everyone, welcome back to RCH Builders. So back out here at the winery project again. It's been a couple weeks since we went ahead and put this up, and I did put the tar paper on top of the roof. I'm not sure if I showed putting the board on, the plywood on top either, so I'm just going to show it. Basically all we did is we used T111 upside down to create a slatted board look from underneath. Hopefully that sun didn't get in your eyes. I can't even see the camera when I look that way. But we did that to be able to create that look from there. I may not have videoed that just because of the angle and everything. And it's just putting plywood down. We just simply, like I say, put it upside down. But anyways, now we have got the roofing metal has came in, so we're going to go ahead and put the metal on top, and then this will be ready to be stained or painted. But I believe from what they were saying is they're going to basically want to gel stain this thing, or at least the beams and plywood and rafters. They might paint the columns, we're not sure. But I'm gonna come on up here and try to get y'all set up with the sun behind y'all, and just up here on top of this old roof where you can actually see it. So we are almost 100% complete with this. Like I said, we were just waiting on this part. It was something they wanted to do as an added thing. But we've got it in and almost finished with it. Anyways, gonna go ahead and get started. First thing we got to do is we got to put the slats on here because it's roofing metal, and then we put the metal on. The metal is not going to be matching this at all. It's not even supposed to. They decided because this is like a decorative feature. We got black brackets. They're going to have black roofing metal and black gutters and all that to just help make it stand out. Alright, now that's all the slats on. They're spaced basically 2 foot on center up through, and then the last one is just, the remainder of distance just to have it at the top. It's set down enough so that where the ridge pole is, like that part can be open for the ridge cap to go across there and allow it to breathe. But next thing we're going to do is start putting the metal up. I had measured the metal to where it should hang over the edges about 2 inches. It's not going to be exactly 2 inches. They always stop it at a 1-inch increment when they cut them for us. So it'll be right around 2 inches. It might be a little more, it might be a little less, I'm not sure. But 1 inch is what you're typically looking for. So 2 will be definitely plenty. holding maybe like down. All right, there we are. The roofing metal is all on. Ridge cap and corner ends, everything. So now it just needs to be stained and the gutters put on. I will probably try to at least get out here and do one last video with that. I don't do the staining, so I won't be out here. Tyler usually does that. I'll let y'all see it in another video. But yeah, as far as this goes, this roof is done. I'm gonna go down there, over there probably, and get a shot up here where you can see it from out farther. Yeah, I think it dresses it up a lot better, makes it look more like a wine tasting facility as opposed to just a big old box that used to be a horse barn. Believe it or not. Not sure, as far as some people who may not have been with us from the beginning of this project, here or not, and if you've gone back and seen those videos, but this used to be a horse barn. Now it's a wine tasting facility. If you go back and watch that series, you'll see the process, just the huge difference that it looks between now and what it did look like, especially on the inside, with the nice faux beams and everything that's in there. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you the next time.